Hi everybody! It's time for book banging again, and I know I'm super late and I'm really sorry about that. But if you read my blog, you know I've had kind of a lot going on. My September was pretty rough. I had some family stuff that came up. But I'm here and I didn't want to miss book banging, especially because this month's topic is tortured souls, which is like my thing completely. Like this list is gonna be ridiculously long because I love those bad boys, but they're not really bad. They're just like really complex and layered, and there's more to them than meets the eye. Like those are my favorite kind of guys. So, sorry if this goes too long. Also, I already made this vlog once, so and it didn't work. It didn't record anything. So yeah, but I'm doing this again, and hopefully it'll work this time. My first guy should come as no surprise to anybody. It's Warner from the Shatter Me series. He is my number 3 book boyfriend of all time. I love Warner so much. He is pretty screwed up over some things that happened to him in his childhood, and he has a horrible, terrible father that has made him feel like a worthless person like his whole life, and that he can never do anything right or nothing's ever good enough. And it's pretty easy to view Warner as a villain, but really I just feel bad for him and want to go give him a hug and then make out with him because he's so sexy. I love that boy. Next on the list is Seth from the Covenant series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Seth, I love him. He's my number 2 book boyfriend, guys. He bumped Warner to 3 because he's so sexy. He makes some pretty poor choices during the Covenant series, and it kind of does a number on him, and leaves him feeling pretty bad about himself. And you really see that tortured side come out in The Return, which I know a lot of you probably haven't read yet, but I was lucky enough to get a copy of it. Oh my God, you guys, it's so good. It takes Swoon to a whole new level, like, and it's with Seth. He's so sexy. So yeah, I love him. He blames himself for a lot of stuff, and so that's what makes him like that tortured soul kind of guy. And oh, I just want to kiss him and tell him that everything's okay and that I still love him no matter what choices he made. Next on the list is Dean Holder from Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. I have so many feels over Dean. He feels guilty over some stuff that happened to him when he was a kid, even though none of it was really his fault. And he wants to make everything better so badly, but it's not so easily fixed. And oh man, I love this guy. He takes such good care of Hope, and he's so sexy, and I just want to let him take care of me. Yep. And I have nothing else to say about him because I'm like that flustered. My next guy is also one of my hot men of the month. And it's Malik from Exquisite Captive by Heather Demetrios. I just finished this book not too long ago, and it's about genies, like genies in a bottle. And Malik is actually like kind of seen as the villain of the book. But he is much more than a villain, guys. He has been through hell his whole life. He has some pretty dark secrets that I won't reveal. But it's left him feeling pretty like guilty and tortured, and there's so many layers to him and so much depth, and I just fell in love. I don't know what it is about these bad boys, but I just fall in love with them. I can't help myself. Read Exquisite Captive, meet Malik, and let me know what you think. Next on the list is Darius from Soulbound by Heather Brewer. I freaking love Darius, and I love this series. Darius has a pretty haunted past. He's seen some pretty bad stuff, and he's weaved this like crazy web of lies. And my God, is Darius hot! I cannot wait for more of him in the second book, and I've already had to wait so long because the second book got canceled and then it was back on. So now we have to wait till fall 2015, and then I think Harper Teen is publishing it as an ebook. So everyone should go out and buy Soulbound and read it because it's about people that fight with katanas, and I don't really see how much cooler that can get. Plus Darius. Meet Darius, please. I'm begging you. Next on the list is Wolf from Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. This is one of my favorite series, The Lunar Chronicles. It's so original. It's just amazing. All the characters are so awesome. But Wolf has my heart 100%. Hands down, Wolf is my alpha. I love him. Wolf feels really guilty about his origins, and he blames himself for some things that happen in Crest. And if you've read Crest, you know which things I'm talking about. And I can't even handle the wait for winter. I can't handle it. I'm freaking out. Marissa Meyer, please write faster because I have to know what happens. Also, I don't want it to be over though, so I don't know. I'm so torn. But yeah, he is super sexy, and it's his like guilt and his ultimate devotion to Scarlet that just like make me fall in love with him and just like drool a little bit. So that's my last guy, and then I have two hot men of the month. The first is Armand from Crushed by Eliza Crew. It's the second book in the Soul Eater series, and Eliza was one of the, I guess, the orphaned authors of Strange Chemistry when Strange Chemistry went out of business. So she just published the second book on her own. She self-published. So everyone, please go buy her books. She's amazing, and they're amazing books. And you'll get to meet Armand, who is the half demon boy who is all good, or he's all bad, no good. He's really dark, and he's a total bad boy. And I'm going to tell you the one thing that you just need to know. He has a French accent. And that's all I need to say. Yep, bad boy with French accent. Go pick up these books, guys. You're not going to regret it, I promise. And then my other hot man of the month, I just finished this book a few days ago, Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. There's a prince in the book, and his name is Theron, and I'm in love with him. He is smart, he's sweet, he's caring, but he's also like strong and can fight. I mean, this guy's the whole package, and I'm Team Theron all the way. There's a bit of a love triangle, but I'm enjoying it actually. But seriously, Team Theron, because honestly, he's perfect. I love him. I love him, guys. You should all go read that book too, by the way. Very unique fantasy world. I think that anyone who likes high fantasy is going to love it. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for waiting for me for half the month. I'm sorry that I was late, and I will see you guys in like 2 weeks for more book banging. Bye!